A Sigma male is a lone wolf. He marches to the beat of his own drum and gets things done his own way. In a relationship, a Sigma male is a mystery. He can be hard to figure out. Sigma males have very high standards when it comes to choosing a partner. For the Sigma male, being alone is a choice, and settling for just anyone is not an option. They know what they want in a relationship, and they won't settle for less. They know that a fulfilling relationship requires a deep connection and shared values, and they are willing to wait until they find the right person. So, who is the perfect woman for a Sigma male? Well, sit back and relax, because in today's video, we will be discussing 12 signs she is the perfect woman for a Sigma male. Number 1. A Placeful Woman. For Sigma male personality types, silence is the best gift you can give them. Whoa, before you misinterpret it, know that he doesn't want you to shut up, but he appreciates silence a lot, so don't unnecessarily create noise. If you're in a relationship with a Sigma male, take him on romantic and intimate dates to a mountain cabin, or even at your home. Number 2. A woman with unique traits. If you want to win this man's heart and mind, don't be like other girls. He is kind of an outcast, and he falls for special women who stand out from the crowd. What a Sigma man wants is a unique girl who won't blend into the masses and who will intrigue and challenge him. A woman who has the capacity to go through life on her own without expecting him to save her and solve her problems. Number 3. A woman who isn't obsessed with superficial stuff. He wants a girl who knows what she wants, a girl who values true love and who knows how to be committed. A girl who has her own thing and is not obsessed with superficial needs such as makeup, branded clothes, and social media. A girl who won't allow others to interfere in her love life. Don't follow fashion trends blindly, and don't pretend to like something that you don't just because it's fashionable at the moment. Always keep in mind that he never goes with the flow. He doesn't fit in with society's norms, so it's natural that he is not into girls who do. But don't try being the unique, delicate flower just to impress him. Trust me, he'll see right through it, and he'll think of you as ridiculous. Number 4. One who is not clingy. As much as a Sigma male loves you, this guy will never feel the need to spend every second of his free time with you. Nor will he expect you to disregard the life you had before him, just because he became a part of it. The best way to chase a Sigma away is to be too clingy. It's not difficult to conclude that he values his private space and time over everything. So having a girlfriend who is always at his back and who requires non-stop attention is not his thing. Number 5. She values your personal space. Sigma male always requires a lot of personal space, which might even leave his partner feeling emotionally neglected. Don't worry, he won't emotionally neglect you. Don't take it personally when he tells you that he needs some time off. He is not cooling off, and he certainly doesn't have an affair. He is not tired of you. He is tired of all social interactions and of the entire world. This doesn't mean that you're boring or that he thinks of breaking up with you. He just needs to be alone for a while to recharge his batteries. This is something you'll simply have to deal with if you want a happy relationship with him. Number 6. A woman who doesn't change him. You're already familiar with this guy's persistence. Please, don't enter his life expecting that your love will change him, because it won't. He is not playing hard to get, nor is he pretending to be like this to get under your skin. These are his true colors. You can either accept this man for who he truly is or walk away on time to save you both the trouble. You can be a femme fatale, and he can love you to the moon and back, but you will never succeed in changing the essence of his personality. If you do try, it will be equivalent to mission impossible. Number 7. One whose priority is commitment. If you plan on having something casual and meaningless with this type of guy, think again, because he's not the man for you. Sigma men take their love lives very seriously and are not into modern dating practices. He doesn't like games and mixed signals and considers them a waste of time and energy. So don't play hard to get with him, because that will definitely chase him away. For him, commitment is mandatory. He doesn't jump from one relationship to another, and he is not interested in girls who have that lifestyle. Don't get me wrong. He won't judge you for your choices. It's just his right to choose a serious girl who will be 100% dedicated to their romantic relationship. Number 8. A woman who respects his freedom. Maybe the best thing about being a Sigma is the freedom these people possess. They cannot be put in a box or chained, and that's exactly what makes them so special. A Sigma will never lose his true self. He doesn't allow the world to change the essence of his personality. Consequently, nobody can tell Sigma what to do. I don't care how much he loves you. Don't ever think about ordering him around unless you want to be cut out of his life. The same goes for limiting his freedom. The moment a Sigma sees that you're trying to control him in any way possible, you're out of the picture for good. Number 9. One who keep him away from the Spolite. The lone wolf doesn't like socializing, so don't push him to socialize a lot. If he often skips parties, don't assume the worst about him. Socializing exhausts him, and he dislikes idle small talk. In that case, just help him avoid the spotlight. Show him a solitary space where he can laze around and not catch too much attention. He loves to be in a secluded corner. Or, if his appearance is important, then stick with him throughout the day. Whenever someone strikes up a conversation, steal the thunder. He'll be so grateful for that. Number 10. A woman who is supportive. Being supportive is also a sign of kindness and compassion, which Sigma men always look for in a partner. They would greatly benefit from having someone they can talk to who can help them make sense of tough situations, since they tend to be independent and figure things out on their own. To be supportive, she doesn't have to agree with everything the Sigma man says. Instead, she should find the right balance between their ideas and push them to think outside the box. Sometimes, a woman's opinion can give the Sigma men the boost they need to solve hard problems. Not only should you be there for him emotionally, but you should also help him stay focused and motivated when things get hard. Supportive women not only show understanding, but they also show they care about the person they love and are willing to put in the work to make sure their partner is happy. Number 11. A woman who is confident. Sigma males are not attracted by looks. They find beautiful women attractive, but it's one of the last things to tick the box for a Sigma male. Sigma males love confident women because they are able to trust them more easily, and these confident women make good partners and leaders in the workplace and won't rely on him too much. Sigma males are drawn to a woman with self-confidence, which comes from within and is not based on external factors such as wealth, physical appearance, or status. Number 12. One who knows his worth. A Sigma man knows that he's worthy and doesn't care about proving himself to anyone else. So, even if you challenge him to prove himself, it won't help. The Sigma male doesn't care about validation or appreciation. He'll instead get offended and ignore you. So, if you don't want to be ignored for a lifetime, change your strategy. This one will only make your connection bitter. Winning his heart is not the easiest task in the world. Nevertheless, it's worth all the trouble because this guy will love you like no other. Sigma males have their own self-respect and don't want anyone to cross that boundary. Do you think she's the perfect woman for you? Let us know in the comments section below. See you guys on the next one.